welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name is Imogen, and in today's video I'm sharing 10 things to know about being a successful graduate. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and let's get started, okay? So I have I've almost graduated from Durham University, and I have 10 top tips because I've been getting into graduate life. I've been looking for a grad job, secured one, and just in general moved out, getting my own place. So a lot of graduate stuff has been going on in my life, and I wanted to share these kind of insights, okay? So the first one is to start preparing for graduate life early. I started at the start of my third year. Have a timeline. Don't wait till after graduation to start looking for a job or start building your career, okay? Because the hiring process, especially in the current market, is really slow, okay? It took me ages and ages to get job offers, okay? It took 5 months. I put in 1,000 applications. I had 20 interviews, okay? And then I got several offers. But seriously, that was a long process, and even in a better market you should still allow a few months buffer, because obviously a lot of the time it's important to get a job before you get somewhere to live, and you've got to get somewhere to live before you graduate and your student lease runs out, unless you're moving back to live with your parents. But anyway, start preparing for graduate life early. Even if you do plan to move back home, it's really good to be prepared, okay? Alright, the second point is kind of a harsh truth, but it is true and you need to know it. Having a degree doesn't guarantee you a job, okay? You've got to have experience, and you've got to have relevant stuff and skills that you can that you can use to demonstrate to employers that you are the candidate for the job. Now, there's been a massive amount of degree inflation, and a lot of people now have a degree, it doesn't make you special anymore. So annoying as it is, you need to have extra stuff. So a case in point, I had 2 volunteering positions, 1 internship, and 3 jobs during my time at university, during the holidays, during term time, all of that, okay? And was it tiring? Yes, absolutely. But did it actually equip me with a lot of really relevant experience? Also, yes. So having a degree doesn't guarantee you a job. You need extra stuff. Number 3, you need to continue learning, okay? Just because you finish university and just because you graduate, it doesn't mean that the learning part of your life is over. You need to make sure that your brain is constantly challenged, whether this be through further courses, upskilling at work, or just personal projects. It could be learning to code, learning a language, learning a musical instrument. Just keep the sort of learning pathways in your brain going. Right, develop goals beyond university. A lot of the time when we graduate university, it can feel like that was kind of the event horizon, if that makes sense, and you have no idea what life looks like beyond university. Graduation has been the only thing on your mind for the last 3, 4, 5, however many years, and now you've graduated and you're not sure what life means anymore, and this is where you need to develop goals beyond university. So what do you want to do with your life? What does your career look like, okay? Do you want to go traveling, or do you want to start working in a big city, or do you want to move somewhere new, or do you want to, I don't know, start creating content, okay? What do you want to do with your life? And the answer can be multiple things, but develop goals beyond just I want to graduate, because I want to graduate, fantastic goal, but at the same time that's over now. So what are you going to do? Who are you going to call? Also, a really important part of the postgraduate or the after graduation experience is to have multiple paths that you're willing to follow in case one doesn't work out. Now, a big problem that I see with a lot of graduates is that they have this really set path in their mind, and often it doesn't work out. Sometimes it does, absolutely fantastic, good for you, but sometimes it doesn't work out, and then they're completely lost and they don't know what to do because they had no plan B, okay? So develop multiple plans and multiple career paths that you're happy to follow, and maybe one is your favorite, and that's absolutely fine, but if your top choice doesn't work out, have something else that you would be content to do. Know how to market your skills effectively in multiple contexts, okay? So one big and really important thing is to understand how to talk to employers and how to market your skills. Now, marketing your skills isn't necessarily just about your career, although it is primarily about your career, but it can also be in your personal life. So, whether you're joining a club and you have skills in X, Y, Z or whatever, or even in dating, learning how to market yourself and how to communicate. And it sounds really cynical, but it can actually open a lot of doors in life. So know how to market yourself and market your skills, and basically show why you're worth someone's time, whether that be a potential romantic partner, or a potential employer, or a potential volunteer placement. Why are you worth their time? Your social life will change a lot and that's okay. Now, I think a lot of people have a sort of ready-built community for themselves at university, whether that be through you were in a college, you were in halls, in your lectures, and some people don't. Like, some people struggle at university to make friends, and both of those things are okay, but your social life will change a lot because you're moving away from university, you won't see your classmates every day or every week, and you're going to have to build your life socially as an adult. And that's something that I've been thinking a lot about, because this actually happened for me when I left sixth form as well, because I had some very close friends in sixth form that I was seeing every day, and I went to university, I couldn't see them every day anymore, and it went from like every day to a few times a year, and that's actually really hard for me because I really missed them. And so what I took from that experience was that I need to make a big effort in order to keep those friendships alive. Now, I need to invest energy, I need to invest time, and I need to invest effort in making sure I go to see them and making sure that those friendships are maintained, because being an adult and having an adult social life takes a lot more effort than it does when you're in full-time education. So your social life will change, but that's okay. You need to anticipate and prevent loneliness proactively. Now, this kind of ties into my last point, but being an adult could be really lonely at times, so you need to have a plan to not be lonely. And even if you're an introvert, which I am, you're going to need some form of social interaction, even though it might be less than an extrovert might need. Anyway, you need to anticipate that, because if you're just really lonely and you're not doing anything about it, then it can be really sort of an isolating experience, and it can really affect your mental health. So yeah, just go and find some hobbies, try new things out, constantly be getting out of your comfort zone, constantly be doing new stuff, and that will follow, okay? And also, learn how to be at peace with spending time with yourself, because a lot of the time people mistake being alone for being lonely, and they are different things. You can be alone and be very content. Like, I'm by myself right now. I mean, arguably, yes, I'm filming, so I'm doing something that makes me feel like I'm talking to you, but I'm really content to spend time by myself, and I'm also really content to hang out with my close friends, okay? So anticipate and prevent loneliness, because otherwise you're going to wake up one day and be like, I'm so lonely and I don't remember the last time I hung out with anyone, and it's really getting to me. Okay, so just be aware of that as a risk of like after university life. You have to do a lot of annoying stuff as an adult, but it's worth it, okay? So a really good example of this is you have to, you know, I was just learning about council tax and what council tax bans are, and, you know, if your boiler breaks, you've got to fix it, and, you know, nobody's going to take you to the dentist anymore, so now you've got to sort that out, and you've got to register to go and vote, but it's really, really worth it, okay? Because now I'm, like, super independent. I literally just went to a shop and I bought a lamp the other day because I liked it and it looked pretty, and I have money for that now. So that's amazing, and I get to vote, which means I get to have a say in elections. That's fantastic. I get to go to the dentist and be like, look, here is my teeth, are they good? And that's kind of empowering to feel like you're taking charge of your own life. So you have to do a lot of annoying stuff as an adult, but I promise it's worth it. And finally, just because you've graduated doesn't mean that the study skills you've learned are useless. A lot of people graduate and they're like, ugh, all this stuff I learned in college, I'm never going to use it. That's not necessarily true. A lot of the stuff we learn alongside our actual subjects at university, like persistence, ability to meet deadlines, positive communication, can be really transferable to all areas of your life, okay? So think about how you can take the skills you learned at university and apply them to your life as it is now. Alright, that's 10 things to know about being a successful graduate. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!